But my next question is, where do you stand with the argument that Egyptian artifacts belong to Egyptian people? Because that was the underlying tone of the book. You know, these Westerners coming over here with their archaeologists, uncovering treasures and stealing them for their museums. What do you personally think about that?
Well, as British people, finders keepers. But
because a lot of what do they say about the British Museum? All actually stolen. That's what they say. That's what they say.
All of
so
it.
what do you think about that? Because the British people would say, well, you lot can't even afford to have air-conditioned museums. You can't even afford to preserve your shit. You had it buried in the ground.
Yeah.
So what do you say about that?
Well, it's tough to say someone's artifacts don't belong to them, don't belong to their own people, don't belong in their own country.
Bait you into saying it.
Listen, it's tough to say. It's tough to say that, especially if you're not from there. You know, to say they don't deserve to have their own shit. Kind of. Do you know what I mean? Now it sounded a bit, British Empire.
Let me ask you a hypothetical question. If you found that your ancestor 3,000 years ago owed £1, and due to inflation, the balance now amounts to £10,000, are you paying their debts? Of course not. So why should you be entitled to their treasures?
Because if I see something, it's the people living there in the country.